Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing fine. Today we are going to do grammar. So open up your books, Mastering Grammar. We have completed finite and not finite verbs. Today we are going to study kinds of non-finite. Okay? Kinds of non-finites. So, there are three types of non-finites. There are three types of non-finites. First one is infinitive. Second one is gerund. And the last one is participle. Last one is participle. So, there are three types of non-finites. Infinitive means to verb. Okay? Infinitive means to verb. We use to verb in this. Gerund and participles, we are going to talk about this. We are going to talk about this later. If you want to know in brief, then ing form is used here. Ing form and participle also ing form. Okay? But this functions like a noun and participles functions as an adjective. Okay? Okay, students? There are three types of non-finites: infinitives, gerund, participle. Okay? And these three are categorized into their form. In infinitives, we use two form of verb. Gerund, ing form of verb but function as a noun. Participle, ing form of verb but function as adjective. Am I clear? So, an infinitive is a non-finite verb that expresses an action. It is generally preceded by the preposition to. So, students, here in this definition, we are talking about infinitive. Okay? We are talking about the first form of non-finite verb, that is infinitive. Okay? It expresses an action. It expresses an action. Okay, students? It is generally preceded by, means preceded by starts or begin. Starts or begin. With what? With to. With the starts with preposition that is to. Okay? Infinitive, this expresses an action, what an action is going on, and it generally precedes with the preposition to. Sometimes it is used without to, and it is called what? bare infinitives. Means sometimes we write a sentence without to. So this type of sentence is called bare infinitive. Am I clear, students? In infinitives also there is two type. One is in which we use to form of verb, in which we start a sentence with to, in which a sentence there is to is used, and there is another form of infinitive that is bare infinitive, in which we don't use without to. We don't use to. It is called bare infinitive. Am I clear, students? Now, some sentence. It is easy to learn Hindi. This is an ideal place to party. He wants to buy a new house. These are, I hope you all are writing down. Okay? I hope all of you are making notes. So, for example, what is an example? It is easy to learn Hindi. Okay. So, to is infinitive. Okay. This sentence we are using to. So, and learn, as we all know, an action is being taken place. Means what an action is taking place? Learn. An action of learn is taking place. Okay. Infinitives expresses an action, what an action is being taken place. So, the action of learning is taking place, and to, so if a to is coming, then it means infinitive. Okay. So, this sentence is infinitive verb. Another sentence. This is an ideal place to party. Okay. So, to party. Infinitive sentence. To is an infinite. To is an infinite, and party an action. What action is being taking place? An action of party. He wants to buy a new car. So, an action of buying a new car is taking place. Okay. You all can't see from here. Okay, wait a second. He wants to buy a new car. So, an action of buying a car is taking place. What does he want to buy? He wants to buy a new car. And to is an infinite. Okay, to is an infinite. So, I hope till now you are clear how to find infinite in a sentence. In the above sentence, to learn, to party, and the last one was to buy, are infinitives. Okay. They are verbs which are in non-finite form because they do not change with the change in tense or the numbers, that is singular or plural, or person, that is first person, second person or third person of noun, of the subject, of a subject in a sentence. Okay, students? So they are form of non-finite verbs. So some more examples. I want to learn English. They want to learn English. She wants to learn English. They wanted to learn English. In the above sentence, to learn remains the same. Okay. Person is changing. Okay. First person I, she, they and they. Their tense is changing from present to past. But the verb to learn remains unchanged. Though the time of action or the person of the subject change, the verb want is an infinite, so it has changed in every sentence. Okay? The verb is a finite verb, so it has changed in every sentence. Now, some examples or the exercise. Now, the exercise would be E part. First one, I was asked to sing a song. What would be the answer to it? Read the following sentence and underline the infinites. Okay, we have to underline the infinitives. So, I was asked to sing a song. So, here in this, an infinitive would be to sing a song. Part 2, they loved to play. They loved to play outside in the garden. Okay, students. They loved to play outside in the garden. So, to play would be the infinitives. Next, I am helping my mother to clean the kitchen. I am helping my mother to clean the kitchen. Okay, students. So, in this, to clean would be infinitives. Next, she used to study in a nearby school earlier. She used to study in a nearby school earlier. Okay? She used to study in a nearby school earlier. So, in this, to study would be the infinitives. Students, please take down the screenshot so that I could erase and move on to the next part of the question. I hope you have taken down the screenshot. Now students, the fifth part is, I did not want the abandoned puppy or abandoned puppy to starve. I did not want the abandoned puppy to starve. So here, just a second class, abandoned puppy. Okay, I did not want the abandoned puppy to starve. So here the infinitive would be to starve. And the last part is, he was told to report on duty on Monday. He was told to report on duty on Monday. Okay, students. He was told to report on duty on Monday. So, to report would be the, what it would be? It would be infinitives. Okay? To report would be infinitive. So, students, I hope you are taking down the screenshot. Okay, let's move on to another part of the exercise. So, we generally use the verb plus to infinitive with these verbs: agree, forget, hope, promise, decide, fail, learn, plan, refuse, offer. Okay, so here it is saying that we use the verb plus to infinitive. Okay, we use the verb plus to infinitive with the following verbs, which are like to agree, okay, forget, to forget, to hope. Okay, so in this we are using the infinitives. Okay, in these verbs we are using the infinitives. Am I clear? For example, I forgot to make a call. Example, I forgot to make a call. So, to make is the infinitives and make is doing an action. Infinitives expresses what an action is being taking place. So, make here is an action to make a call. Okay, she hopes to win a prize. So, she hopes to win a prize. So, An action is being taking place. To is an infinitive. Okay. And hope. Hope is also a verb. Okay. She hopes to win a prize. So, students, let's begin with the exercise F, part F. Fill in the blanks with appropriate infinitive forms. Use the words given in the box. So, Akbar was very small when he began dash the kingdom. So, part, okay, 1, not A. Akbar, I am not going to write the full sentence, okay. Akbar, I am just going to write down the answer, okay. So, the answer would be to rule. Akbar was very small when he began to rule the kingdom. Part 2. The magician tried dash the audience. The magician tried to entertain the audience. Okay. Now the third. Father promised dash a new computer on my birthday. Father promised to buy a new computer on my birthday. The teacher refused dash to any of the excuses he made. The teacher refused to listen to any of the excuses he made. Student, please take down the screenshot. I hope you have taken down the screenshot, students. Okay. So, we use two infinitives after verbs like to seem. Okay. We use two infinitives after the words like seem, appear, claim also. Okay. So, the sea appears to be calm. The stranger claims to have met you earlier. She seems to have improved her skills as a singer. So, here, to is being used. She seems to have appears to be, claims to have. So here in this, two infinitives are being used after the verbs claim, appear and seems. Okay. Two infinitives are being used after the verbs. Okay. For example, now let's do the part G. Okay. Let's do the part G of this exercise. Okay. So, the part G, just a second. The part G, first option is, means first question is, mother is worried about Reena's health. Within bracket, seem verb is given. So we have to rewrite the sentence using the verbs given in the bracket. Okay? So the answer would be mother seemed to be worried. Mother seems to be worried. Seems to be worried about whose health? Reena's health. Okay? Mother seems to be worried about Reena's health. So next is Rohan is a good footballer. Rohan is a good footballer. Rohan claims to be a good footballer. Okay? Rohan claims to be a good footballer. Vinita has lost her interest in sports. The third one is Vinita seems to have lost her interest in sports. Okay, students? Vinita seems to have lost her interest in sports. Now, the next one is, students, please take down the screenshot. I hope all of you have taken down the screenshot. Okay. So, question number 4 of G part only. G and question number 4. Okay. He has an appointment with the doctor. He has an appointment with the doctor. He claims to have an appointment with the doctor. Am I clear, students? He claims to have an appointment with the doctor. Please take down the screenshot. Okay, let's move on to the next. Verbs. The verbs given below follows the pattern. Wait a second. These verbs are also followed by the infinitives, by the two infinitives usually: beg, help, want, would like, would prefer, ask, expect, would hate, would love. So these verbs also are followed by two infinitives. For example, he begged to be forgiven. Okay? So these verbs are followed by two infinitives. Okay? For example, he begged. He begged to be forgiven. Okay, students. He begged. She wants to apply for leave. She wants to apply for leave. So verb plus to infinitive. And the last one is I would prefer to take antibiotics now as the other medicine is not effective. Okay? The verb given below follow the pattern verb plus object plus to infinitive. They follow the pattern of verb plus object plus to infinitive. Okay, students. For example, advise, encourage. For example, some of the examples are advise, encourage, forbid, order, remind, warn, allow, force, invite, permit. So, he advised me, verb plus object plus to infinitive. Okay, class? So, for example, he advised me to visit the doctor. He advised me to visit the doctor. So here verb, object and to infinite is being used. Next, the boatman forbid the boy to cross the flooded river. So here also what? Forbade the boy to cross. Forbade the boy to cross. So here what pattern is being followed? Verb, object and to infinite. Action of cross. He is trying to cross the flooded river. The boatman forbade means he tried to stop the boy to cross the flooded river. Okay, students. So let's complete the next exercise. After that, in the next video, we would continue with bare infinitives. Okay. So our last exercise is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with infinitives and other words. Complete the sentence without altering the meaning. Mother said, I should not be careless. So here the mother advised me to not be careless. Advised me not to be careless. Mother advised me not to be careless. This is the part 1. Part 2 is, I think you should consult a dentist. So the answer is, I think I think you to consult, I want you to consult a dentist. Okay? I want you to consult, I want you to consult a dentist. Okay, students, please take down the screenshot also when this exercise is over. The coach said that the team could practice till late. The coach allowed the team practice till late. To practice till late. And the last one is, father said that I could use his mobile. Father allowed me to use his, father allowed me to use his mobile. Okay, students? Class, please take down the screenshot. Yes, students, I hope you have taken down the screenshot. So, we have completed the infinitives. In the next video, we would be continuing this chapter with bare infinitives. Till then, bye-bye, take care, okay?